on, folks? This is Tom O'Brien of TFNN. We go 5 days a week. We go 9 hours a day. We go 24 hours a day on the internet at TFNN.com. Always remember, folks, whatever you think about, you bring about. Whatever you focus on grows. Hope everyone's having a great day, safe day. It's a TGIF, folks. Let's make it a great one. Let's take a look at one of our 4 agreements. To begin a great relationship, know what you want. Know what the needs of your body are, what the needs of your mind are, and what fits well with you. There are millions of men and women. Some of them will make a good match for you, the others won't. The two of you only need to be like a key and a lock, a match that works. Market-wise, let's take a look at it out here. We had the Dow up 15, Nasdaq up 2, S&P's flat. Gold contract up $12.40, traded at $1,237 an ounce. Silver up 22 cents at $19.67 an ounce. Platinum flat at $1,363 an ounce. Copper $3.31 a pound. Light sweet crude down $1, trading at $96.46 a barrel. Bonds up 11 ticks, traded at $129.20. King dollar down 8 ticks at 80.20. The euro up 14 at 137, and the yen trading out there at 103.17. Our phone number is 877-927-6648. Give us a call, folks. Want to know what's going on in your world. We got our man, Mr. David White here, a technology expert at TFNN, and we are going to be talking markets. We are going to be talking technology, and we're going to have Andy Hecht calling in, too. We're going to be talking commodities. That's a beautiful thing, man. Okay, S&Ps. What do we have with the S&Ps? Cash S&P, folks, we're at 1777. What we have out here is this, is that you have that swing point that was laying out there at the 1779. You close under the swing point, guess what? So what we have is this. The top of the lows of the 7th of November is 1774. The bottom is 1746. Now, which is pretty neat. If I put up the SPY, I'm going to show you something when I put up the SPY. This is what you have on the SPY. Let's see, where is she? Here she is, right? No, not that one. This one. There we go. So if we put up the SPY, this is what you have happening. I'm going to put this on a weekly so you can see the correlation of what we're talking about now. On the weekly, folks, this is what you have. Bingo, there she is. Okay, so we came off the highs, and we just came off those highs with 492 million shares, and that's after making the high. And this is what's crucial to understand. The high that was made was the week of the 29th, and that high, that would have been Thanksgiving, too, so we got to add, let's say we even add 120 million. I'll do the math on that. But the bottom line, it wouldn't even matter if we added 120 million for Thanksgiving, plus the half a day, and plus just being a slow week. Even if we do that, you have 400 million. Guess what? We came down to 492 million. Now, in that context, what you have is that we are at 178.11. There's nothing to stop this to go to 174.51. All right. And that is the high of the break topside, folks. That's what you have there. We go look at the Dow Industrials. This is what you have with the Dow Industrials. Dow Industrials broke the swing point, broke it with volume. Is she in the... No, she's not in the lower range yet. She's close, man. Okay, so the Dow got to 15,717. The lower range starts at 15,709. She's gonna be down there. If we look at the DIA, we take a look at the DIA. This would have it. Oh, look at that, baby. The DIA, the diamonds today did 8.8 million, folks. That's a huge expansion of volume inside the diamonds. We put this on a weekly basis, and what you have on the weekly basis, and we come down with 31 million shares, and she's coming into 37. This is pretty cool, man. Okay, so Nasdaq Composite. Now, the composite, folks, had been the strongest one on the way up. Bottom line, composite's coming in with some real juice on the way down. We're at 4,000, and there's nothing stopping the composite to about another $40 down. The 3 Qs, if we take a look at the NDX 100, what we have with the NDX 100 is this. She's down 11 pennies today, which is no big deal, but guess what? She's down with volume once again. We take a look at that and put that on a weekly basis, and you're down with 152 million. We are at a price point of 84.85, and the first place that she could stop is 82.18. Okay, so she's got a way down. Gold contract. What we have with gold is this. Gold held The GCG4, I'm on 4. No, GCH4, I think I'm on. Yeah, I am. No, GCG. Okay, so what we have with gold, 1237. 1237, folks, is fine. Why? Because it's the 1231.60. 1231.70, that's the number. We got under the lows. This is really, really cool. So what the gold contract had done, it had tested out the week of December 4th, tested the week of the 28th of June, had lighter volume, spiked higher, and then, boom, came right back yesterday, came downtown, still had lighter volume on the way downtown. What you did today is you actually got under the lows of yesterday. You did it with lighter volume. You rejected the price, and that is saying we're going topside. We take a look at the bond market. We had bonds out here. This year's. Okay, so let's go take a look at the USH4. It's pretty amazing, David. 2014, baby.
It is.
2014. Okay, so the 30-year right now is at 129.21. She's going to be building some cars. It was a sideways move out there today. She looks like she's going to build some cars. Let's go over to our man, Mr. Andy Hecht. Andy, what's going on?
How you doing, guys?
We're doing good, man. We like you growling and prowling out there.
Three reasons. First of all, I always love to talk to you guys.
That's a beautiful thing.
Second of all, I want to talk about oil, but most importantly, I need to continue to stalk David White.
That's right. I know. I listen, man, when I'm in my office, I hear you guys stalking each other. It's hilarious, folks. It's absolutely hilarious.
He stalks me, but it's only on Tuesdays and Thursdays.
Well, now I'm adding Friday.
I like that. I like that. Okay. I like that.
All right, so listen, guys, I wanted to talk a little bit about oil.
Okay, cool. Yeah, you hit it, man. There's no doubt. It's pretty wild.
I think it's just the beginning. We had a massive rally in crude. We went up $7 in 2 weeks. We went from 91.77 up to 98.75.
Yes.
We put up that print 2 days in a row earlier this week.
Yes.
Now we're coming off. Now, it's important for everyone to know there's a lot of risk now in the oil market. Gasoline stockpiles jumped 6.72 million barrels last week to the highest level since October 4th. Inventories of distillates, meaning the heating oil, the diesel fuel, increased by 4.54 million barrels.
Wow.
And refineries are running at big capacity, 92.6% of capacity, which is the most since July. Domestic crude production climbed to 8.08 million barrels a day, which is the most since 1988.
Really?
And yes. And demand is is just not there. So I think that there is a potential for a really nice washout in this crude oil. Technically, it looks like, the stochastics and stuff are showing that it's kind of, overbought here, and it could be going lower. We dropped earlier this year from 108 to 91. That was about $17. Now from 98, I can see it putting up an 80 handle. So I just wanted to alert everyone, if there's risk, if you long some oil stocks here, long crude, be very, very cautious.
Yeah, 107. So what the crude just did, folks, it did a 0.382 retracement, 91. So we got $16 as the A to B, which would get you 82. So the A to B equals C to D on this, folks, is $82. That's a beautiful thing, Andy.
Andy,
that's really kind of my outside target. But I think 88 is kind of my number.
Okay. What do you think is going on for demand? I know that we had the biggest jump in miles per gallon for our car fleet ever. It went up a mile. Went up a mile and a half average. And we've got cars out there that are 11 years old. A lot of those are going to start really falling off. We're probably going to get and head more up to 30 miles per gallon in cars.
That's amazing when you think about it.
Yeah, I wonder how much of that kind of demand is actually going to put a lid on prices, too.
Well, yeah, that too. And also the fact that if you look at it, it's not just here in the United States. You look at Brazil. Brazil, they just cut, Kingsman just cut the amount of the sugar surplus by almost 6% because Brazil is going to use a lot more sugar to make ethanol rather than using crude oil.
Cooking.
So it's a global trend.
Stay there for a second. We're gonna drink some coffee as soon as you come back, man.
Oh yeah, we'll talk coffee.
Oh yeah. David White, Tom O'Brien, Andy Heck. You stay right there, folks. We'll come right back. We ended hour 15. Nasdaq off 2, S&Ps are flat. We're gonna be right back.